Hey everybody, this is Bill from the Bill Heenan team, and thanks for sticking around. Today is February 11th, 2022, and we are super excited to be here in our new training / call / video center here in New London County. As you can see, we're putting the final touches on our space. I've kicked everybody out of the space. Actually, we haven't quite moved into the space, so I have an opportunity to actually do a little videoing. And I wanted to give a little update on how the market is trending and what we can expect in the coming weeks ahead of us. So as expected and as projected a few weeks ago, we are in the midst of the busiest seller's market, the highest priced market, the highest demand buyer's market that I've ever experienced in my 30-year career. I started in 1991, so we're just about 31 years at this point, and it's incredible. You know, we've had an onslaught of jobs come into our area, and more so, you know, maybe not the count themselves, but more of a transition in from more of a blue-collar workforce and more towards a white-collar workforce. The hospital hires that have been taking place around us through Hartford Health Fair, through Yale New Haven, through Middlesex, are all competing for that same nurse, that same doctor, and they've really flooded our market with a lot of more work positions. General Dynamics is obviously constantly hiring with the build-outs that they have at hand at this point. And then there's always Pfizer. Pfizer's constantly bringing people in and out, and obviously the COVID pandemic has supported more of a workforce there as well. So these white-collar workers, they come here, and where do they want to go? They want to go along the shoreline. And if you take a look at New London County, it's the least expensive shoreline county between Boston and New York. So it's a great opportunity from them. A lot of them are coming from counties throughout the country that are a much higher price. So they view this as quite the opportunity. And generally they're willing to pay more. Some of us that have been here a long time, they're willing to pay more than some of us that have been here for a long time. So, and what's creating that demand as a result of the jobs flooding into the area as well is the rise in interest rates, right? We all know that we're experiencing these, the highest inflation level in 40 years. And the buyers that have been sitting on the sidelines know that means the interest rates are going to continue to rise. Right about now, we're somewhere around 4% for a 30-year conventional rate. And that's not stopping. Like, it's going to continue to rise. The inflationary rates came out yesterday or the day before, and they were through the roof. So they were higher than any of us expected. So, we're down to, I took a look at the inventory count, and in most of our major towns throughout New London County and Middlesex County, we're down to, if you're under $1 million, we're down to about a 2-week inventory count. And down in less than $500,000, we're down to a 7-day inventory count. So what that means is we only have 7 days of inventory based on the amount of buyers coming into the marketplace over the last 60 days. That's an incredible rate. Last year, I don't think we didn't get near that. We were down to maybe 10 days. So this year, it's even worse as expected. So the bottom line is this: if you're a buyer and you're thinking about buying, you should get in the market. As these rates continue to rise, prices will ultimately follow right behind them. We have 5 buyers probably for every good listing that comes into the marketplaces right now. But if you're a buyer, you need to get in now because it's not going to get any better. And if you're a seller and thinking about selling in the next couple of years, hands down, now is the time. Because what goes up goes down. We know that. Now, I don't think that we're going to experience what we experienced in 2007 and 2008. We don't have that type of fraudulent activity happening in our residential marketplace, but what goes up goes down. There's no doubt about that. And how close to the edge of that bubble we are, I don't know. Most of us say, about a year, I think. Some projections from national speakers are saying a little bit longer than that, but I say now's the time. Ultimately, you might be looking back next year and saying, I should have did it in 2022. So if you're looking for some more help, some more dialogue, some more direction around this, you could always reach out to us on our website at www.billheenan.net. You could always reach out to me on my cell phone directly at 860-460-8053. And remember, in today's real estate market, it takes a team to win.